Joining me at Edgar Street, Hereford manager Josh Gowling. A desperately disappointing performance today. And what did you make of it?
Yeah, the first half was an absolute snorefest, wasn't it? So, wasn't brilliant. We spoke before the game about not getting drawn into their game, which is very direct, and that's exactly what we did. We didn't get on the ball, we didn't play. When we had a bit of pressure on us, instead of trying to keep the ball, we just went long, and it just turned into that, which ain't great.
Why was it such a subdued performance? Given it was 6v7.
Yeah, they play that way. They come today, I think, for a draw. I think they sat in, they defend well and they just go direct. So we just look a bit leggy at the moment, if I'm going to be completely honest. I thought we looked leggy on Tuesday night. And I just feel like we were a bit flat today. From the start, we just looked really flat.
Because you got players with pace, McLean on the bench, Pinchard looked lively, at Curzon. You didn't start with them. What was the thought process with that?
Well, Ryan's not been doing well lately. I think he's come from lower levels and he's had a good run in the team. But then the last couple of games, we just thought he hasn't really impacted it how he has done. Harry's been injured for however long he's been injured for, so he's not quite ready to start the game. So obviously we give him some minutes today, and obviously Lukey come in and did well today. So we're aware we've got talent, but at the same time we've got to make sure they stay fit. And if anyone has a dip, we have got players in the team that can make a difference, which is why we brought Miles in today.
Given that the squad's done ever so well to get into the playoff positions, somewhat surprising that desire wasn't there, having put so much effort to get there.
Yeah, I think we better be careful of the words we use, because the lads do have desire, and they're disappointed in the changing room. I'm disappointed, but they've got desire and commitment for this football club, that's for sure. We've had 2 games where we've been flat, and that's something I need to address, and we're looking at it. And if it means we've got to freshen things up, we've got to freshen things up. But the lads do have full-bodied commitment for this football club.
Game of 2 penalties. Talk us through them both. Was there
the
a penalty?
The referee
struck an arm?
Well, no, he didn't. The referee's 40 yards away. It's come for a body of players. It's bent in his stomach. Because we've seen the video. It's clean in the middle of his stomach, and he's given a penalty. I don't know how he sees that. I've said to him during the game, and he's kind of looked at me like, yeah, I'll probably know. Just don't give it. But they put it away. And then we've had a penalty, which is a penalty. He's pulled him down back post. And again, they're the moments, aren't they? We haven't scored a penalty, have we? This season, that's 3 we've missed down that end now. And Mazzy wanted to take it. He wanted to take the last one. Obviously, Toby was on the pitch, so he took it. And if you're going to miss. That, for me, it was a very tame effort like we've had lately down here. Ryan's had one, Joey had one at the start of the season, and you need to score them. At the end of the day, you take a point with that performance.
Were there any positives at all today?
Yeah, I thought Luke Ames was a massive positive. Thought he commanded well, won his headers. I thought in possession he was good. So, yeah, that, and I think we're still in the playoffs, aren't we? So that's the only 2 positives you probably can take from it, because apart from that, it wasn't a great performance. And we've spoken there. I just said we just need to be braver. I think teams know we play football. Obviously not by the looks of today, but teams know we play football and they're going to put pressure on us, and we have to be brave enough to deal with that pressure. I think we have to be brave enough to deal with the pressure of where we're trying to go, and play to pattern, play to what we're trying to do. And I just feel like we've come away from that the last 2 games, so we've really got to kind of sit back, look at it, and go again.
Do you not feel that it's a lack of individual flair, creativity to take players on? Southport and Curzon both denied Hereford space, and somebody's got to unlock the door. Yeah,
definitely. But today they've sat in a 5 at times with 2 midfielders in front, so it's hard to unlock at times. If you score, then all of a sudden it opens up. It's a bit like what we were like at the start of the season, where you have a good, not possession-wise today, but you have a good spell in the game and they sit off. It's very hard to unlock. So we have to be better. I think we have to start taking more shots in and around the box, around the edge of the box, because we do get in areas to let fly. And I think when you start letting fly, then they start bringing people out to try and close that down. Then the pocket's open, and at the moment we seem a bit tentative in front of goal. We've been very fluid over the last however many months, scoring goals and looking well, and we've just gone a bit stodgy at the moment for me up top. So we need to have a look at that and have a look at our patterns and see where we can improve it.
Given that York are the opponents next week, and they've got, I think, 3 or 4 games in hand over Hereford, that puts extra pressure on your squad.
Yeah, definitely. You look at Tuesday night, you look at tonight, they're 2 winnable games for me today, and you're probably sitting 4th looking at 3rd. And now all of a sudden we're looking the other way with York coming obviously here. They've obviously had a good result today and they've been doing well. So hey, that's the pressure you get when you're where you are, and people are looking to drop you out of the playoffs and get that spot. So you know, we have to be bigger and we have to go again, and we can't get too down. Look, the reality is we've been on an amazing run, so we've got to bounce back now and start going on another run to make sure we cement that place in the playoffs.
Thanks for your time.